Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio, so then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
You
have words?
Intro.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened yesterday? Sorry.
I know we talked about Ruth.
We did. We talked about Ruth.
Yeah.
She did some gleaning.
She gleaned?
She gleaned.
Okay.
And her husband's, I don't know, like friend or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
What's his nuts?
That's right. She was picking the crops, and then that one dude kind of took kindly to her and kept her from being raped.
Yeah, he told his guys, don't rape her.
Right.
And then he was like,
and then he had to tell him again.
Stay with us, because if you go in different fields, they're kind of rapey over there.
Right, but
and
he
then
did
he
have
was
to tell
like,
his guys
boys,
twice. Yeah.
Boys, don't make me make you stop raping.
Right.
Yeah, I will turn this glean around. Okay, who sings this song? It's driving me nuts. Okay. Every time we talk about these crops and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Only when I was a little kid and I heard it, I thought that he was saying, you left me with 400 children instead of 4 hungry children. And so every time we talk about...
It's by Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers! No wonder I know it.
Yeah.
I love Kenny Rogers.
Right.
You gotta know when to hold them.
And know when to fold them.
Yeah, know when to walk away, know when to run, bitches.
Right.
Okay, run. Let's run into the next chapter.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which is Ruth chapter 3. And this was apropos of nothing. Sorry, go by.
Okay.
Okay, so Ruth, chapter 3.
Yeah.
Ruth and Boaz at the threshing floor.
Okay.
It sounds like, everybody on the floor now, make my day, right?
No,
because they're going on the threshing floor.
No, that's not
make
at
my
all
day.
what I had in my head at all.
No?
And even after you said it, I'm like, what the fuck?
The threshing floor. Some people have dancing floors.
They've got a threshing floor.
They have a threshing floor.
Sure.
Other people have disco floors.
Yeah, not them. No.
Or shag carpet floors.
Psh, no, you got to get some of them threshing floors.
I want a threshing floor, okay? I have no idea, sorry. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. One day, Naomi said to Ruth, Naomi was the mother-in-law.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just catching listeners up.
Okay.
Because we're like mid-story here.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So Naomi is the mother-in-law. She lost her husband and 2 sons, one of which was married to Ruth, who stayed with Naomi.
Right.
Even though she's like, Ruth is a Moabite. Moabite bitch or some shit.
Sure.
And, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So anyway, Naomi said to Ruth,
Yeah.
my daughter, it's time that I found a permanent home for you.
Oh, she's going to marry her off, huh?
So that you will be provided for.
She's gonna marry her off.
Oh, she's going to make her marry that old man Boaz.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Boaz.
Then she won't be a Boaz anymore.
Boaz.
Sorry.
Boaz.
I had to do it again. Just one more. I had to use it one more time.
It was bad both times.
It was bad both times, yeah.
Boaz, continued Naomi, is a very close relative of ours. I told you. And he's been very kind by letting you gather grain with his young women.
Yeah.
Tonight. What's the next line?
I don't know.
We are young.
We are young, yes.
Okay, tonight he will be winnowing barley at the barley party.
What the fuck is winnowing barley?
It's where you take the barleys off of the...
The barley?
No, you pick...
Is it for the barley party?
It's the barley party. Yes, it's where they pick the leaves off of the stems or some shit like that.
Okay.
They're winnowing it.
Got it.
You know the word winnow means like to consolidate, like to make go down.
Got it.
An amount. So tonight, Boaz, not the Boaz, hot ass old man will be winnowing that barley at the threshing floor.
Yeah, the threshing floor.
He's going to be dancing at the barley party. Now, do as I tell you. Take a fucking bath. It does say take a bath. I added
not
the
a fucking bath.
Take a fucking bath and put on perfume because you stank. No, she just said put on perfume.
She says put on perfume.
She said put on perfume.
I wonder what perfume consisted of back then. Like what was perfume?
Perfume
back in the Bronze Age.
Eau de toilet.
Like I'm honestly curious about that.
I mean, probably different flowers and herbs that they created.
Probably.
Yeah. So like roses and shit.
Okay. They just like rubbed it on themselves or something?
Yes. Okay. And there are certain spots on your body that are pulse marks where because your pulse is closer to the surface of your skin, it warms the essence of whatever that you put there. Mm-hmm. And so it like keeps it more lively or whatever.
Got it.
What are those oils called?
Essential oils?
Essential oils play on that.
Okay.
Like the heal thyself with crystals and fucking essential oils. Like they totally play on that and they call it like your energy and it's just like your wrist. Like you see a woman, right?
Yeah.
She's putting on perfume, right? She rubs it on her wrist and she rubs it behind her ears, right?
Right.
Those are both spots where your pulse is closer to the surface of the skin.
Got it.
That's all it is.
Okay.
So they rub their flowers there.
Got it.
That's it. If she wants to be real fancy, she might rub it on her twat if she thinks he might be floating around down there, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta smell good for your man.
Right.
Okay, so she said take a fucking bath and put on some perfume because you stank and dress in your nicest goddamn clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, when I'm about to go out to the threshing floor, I don't
put on the good clothes.
But I don't need to be told take a fucking bath. But I mean, okay, to be fair, they probably only took a bath like once a week. Or
right?
whatever.
Yeah, it was different back then. I know. It's a
I'm
special occasion thing. You know?
I'm being privileged and ridiculous.
Right.
Okay. Right. This is just me putting on a little.
I mean, not everybody has a rock that water spouts out of.
That is true. Only Moses had that.
Yeah,
one.
Exactly.
True. He was very privileged.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. After you stop being stinky, go to the threshing floor, but don't let Boaz see you until he has finished eating and drinking. Okay. So basically, we're about to get into, okay, I want you to doll yourself up and then play mind games.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. This is where we're going with this.
Okay.
I'm going to sell your ass off to somebody because you are nothing more than a prostitute to me. Because society run by men have stated as such.
It was very important to her in that time and place.
Okay, I know.
It was very important to her that she got taken care of.
She wanted to take care of her. And the only way that is possible, the only possible way is to have a man buy and fuck her.
Sure.
Yes. That is gross.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
No apologies here.
No, I agree.
That's the way it was. Okay. Be sure to notice where he lies down, then go and uncover his feet. His feet. and lie down there.
She got a foot fetish.
Lie down there. He will tell you what to do.
Wait. How does she know this?
I think they've been talking. I think Boaz is like,
what the fuck is this?
You get her smelling good and get her at my feet, and I will take care of the rest.
Or,
okay?
Maybe he's got a reputation.
I'm just saying. That could be.
Yeah.
Or they asked around.
I mean, she was really popular when they came back into town.
That's true.
Just saying.
Maybe she's been with Boaz.
I don't know.
She's like, I know what Boaz wants. Oh, there's a song for everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So he will tell you what to do. Okay.
All right.
And you know what Ruth said?
What did Ruth say?
I will do everything you say because I don't have a fucking choice.
Right.
That last bit I added, she just said, I will do everything you say.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ruth went down to the threshing floor, partied her ass off. Just kidding. She went down to the threshing floor that night and followed the instructions of her mother-in-law. I am so curious to see what the fuck happens with this dude's feet.
Right. No, I'm
on the edge of my seat
myself,
here. Okay. After Boaz had finished eating and drinking and was in good spirits.
Yeah.
So a little drunk.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He lay down at the far end of the pile of grain and went to sleep. Because we all sleep on our grain.
Yeah.
Sure. That I gleaned all day.
Right.
Then Ruth came quietly, uncovered his feet, and lay down.
Okay.
Around midnight, I'd be worried that he would kick me. Because,
Sorry.
me and you, we kick a lot in our sleep.
Yeah.
We're like, move the fuck over.
Right.
Get on your side. No. Yeah. I would not sleep at anybody's feet. They're too kicky. Okay, around midnight, Boaz suddenly woke up and turned over.
Okay.
His surprise to find a woman lying at his feet.
I mean, I might be too.
Yeah.
Who
are you? He asked.
Yeah.
I'm your servant Ruth, she replied. Hello. Spread the corner of your covering over for me, for you are my family redeemer.
What?
She's like, let me in your fucking bed and fuck me.
Damn.
She's very forward.
Right?
He was like, the Lord bless you, my daughter. Boaz exclaimed. You are showing even more family loyalty now than you did before. For you have not gone after a younger man, whether rich or poor.
Oh, my God.
Now, don't worry about a thing, my daughter.
Oh, wow.
I will do what is necessary, for everyone in town knows you are a virtuous woman. Wow. But while it's true that I am one of your family redeemers, there is another man who is more closely related to you than I am. Stay here tonight, and in the morning I will talk to him. Oh, my God, they are passing this girl around.
Well, it doesn't sound like they're doing anything. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, so far, like, just to give him the benefit of the doubt, so far he has been pretty good to her.
I'm just
saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So far.
He doesn't send her out the room.
Right. No, I know.
What do you think she's doing in there?
He's
passing her around.
I don't know.
He's trying her out.
Okay.
And he's saying, I'm going to fuck you, but I'm not going to spread rumors about you because you're part of the family. I'll make sure that even though I fuck you and try you out.
I mean, that would be my assumption.
Yes,
but
that's what he is saying.
It doesn't actually say that.
But that is what he's saying. Okay. It's implied.
All right.
Okay.
Whatever.
So anyway, I know a guy. In the morning, I will talk to him. If he is willing to redeem you.
What the fuck is this redeeming shit?
Women ain't worth shit till they get redeemed, don't you know?
All right.
Very well. Let him marry you. Okay? Mm-hmm. But if he is not willing, then as surely as the Lord lives, I will redeem you myself.
Maybe redeeming is because she was already married, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe redeeming is taking on a woman who was already married.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
And making her not a burden on society, but now you're
redeeming her.
Bunny again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could be wrong about that, but it might be worth looking that up because, I mean, they keep using that word.
No, that is true. That is true. But listen, he says, if he don't redeem you, I will redeem you myself. Okay. Now, lie down here until morning.
Okay.
He fucked. They fucked.
Just saying. Doesn't say anything like that, but, you know.
So Ruth lay at Boaz's feet until the morning.
See? She laid at his feet.
Didn't you tell me that sometimes feet is a euphemism for penis? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He fucked her so hard.
Wow.
And that, I'm exactly right.
No, I did. Yeah, I looked that up, and there was somebody, they use feet as a euphemism for penis a lot.
Yeah. He fucked her hard to try her out, and now he's going to talk to his guy, and he's going to let him try her out.
I mean, you're probably right.
And because she is part of the family, he's like, but I'm not going to make you a common prostitute and sell you around.
Right.
I'm not going to pimp you.
Okay.
I'm going to hook you up. But, I mean, we got to taste you first.
Sure. Yeah. Totally.
You got to taste it before you buy it.
Right.
This is exactly what happened.
Okay.
You know I'm right.
Okay. All right.
If anybody out there wants to tell me I'm wrong, you can. But I want to understand how you came to that conclusion. And A, it can't be boring. B, it can't be based on opinion because we already have opinion and that is mine. You are to come with the facts. But C, don't be all like up my business, like overly scholastic, like you should know.
Well, but we should look this up in
right.
Q&A. You know, like
yes, absolutely. And I plan to. I'm just saying, like, I don't mind somebody trying to help me out and educate me. Just don't be a fucking dick about it.
Sure.
Okay? So there we go. Okay, so anyway, so she lay there till morning.
Okay.
But she got up before it was light enough for people to recognize each other. For Boaz had said, no one must know that a woman was here on the threshing floor. That'd be bad. So why didn't he send her away? Because he fucked her.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're right, probably.
Okay. Then Boaz said to her, bring your cloak and spread it out. He measured 6 scoops of barley into the cloak and placed it on her back.
Okay.
He paid her off.
Right.
For the sex.
That's, okay.
Yeah. Then he returned to the town. When Ruth went back to her mother-in-law, Naomi asked, what happened, my daughter? Did we get a good price for you? Ruth told Naomi everything Boaz had done for her, and she added, he gave me these 6 scoops of barley and said, don't go back to your mother-in-law empty-handed.
Right.
I paid good for your sex. Your sex was good. It was good. So here is some barley for you.
Sure. Yeah.
Give it to Mama Naomi.
Yep.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Then Naomi said to her, just be patient, my daughter, until we hear what happens. The man won't rest until he has settled things today.
Okay.
The end.
Oh, so we gotta
wait
till the next
tomorrow.
chapter to find out what gets settled, huh?
She's getting married off.
Yeah, she's getting married off.
She's getting married off to somebody. Yeah. The question is it a rapey son of a gun or is it the old man that's taking care of her?
Right.
But somebody is going to fuck her whether she likes it or not, and she's stuck with that dude for life.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. All right. Well,
so
I mean that's
I mean, good for her. Like, it could be worse.
I kind of I'm struggling with the relevance of this book. Like,
it's to teach that if you are a virtuous woman, and you always
can be redeemed.
If you always do the goodest things, then your lot in life it'll still suck, but it'll suck less.
Got it.
If you just always do good. Take the rapings, don't complain.
Be loyal to your mother-in-law.
And don't stink.
Right.
Follow all the fucking rules. Be sweet, be beautiful.
You're
always.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
That's what this is about. It's about girls behaving.
Yeah, you're right.
So that your life sucks slightly less.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of, we should probably just at least touch on this today. That the predetermined judgment that the SCOTUS is going to make about Roe v. Wade. That whole thing came out this morning.
Yeah.
And
no, that came out last night.
Well, yeah. But it hit the news this morning.
It hit the news cycle this morning. But there were people outside the Supreme Court at 4 a.m. protesting already.
Right. This morning being Tuesday. We're recording on Tuesday. It's now Wednesday when you were when you guys are listening to this.
Yeah, that's true.
But so Tuesday it came out. But so that happened today. It's kind of interesting that we're talking about a woman in the Bible and
losing
this is what's going on.
Bodily autonomy.
Right.
And her whole lot in life is based on zero bodily autonomy.
Right. And doing what men and other people want her to do.
Yeah. And we live in the greatest country in the world and are about to be no better than.
Are we the greatest country in the world, though?
That's what I've been told. That's what the Republicans tell me.
I mean,
they tell me this is the best fucking planet.
I want it to be the greatest country in the world.
They tell me this is the best fucking country on the planet.
I think we have the capability of being the best country in the world.
Sure.
But
But if we are saying we're the best country in the world and we are still treating our women the way they were treated in the Bronze Age,
right.
we are not the best country in the world. Or if we are, my God, what a dumb planet.
Yeah. No, I get you. And honestly, like, this couldn't be more related to religion, you know, this whole thing going on. So
I think that's why I'm a little bit more cynical and heated and ridiculous today. Because I'm just not, like, okay, if I'm being honest.
Trucking no bullshit.
Huh?
Trucking no bullshit today.
Trucking no bullshit. Well, if I'm being honest, I stayed up all night. When I saw that start coming in over the Twitters, you were already asleep. Yeah. But I was awake and I was distraught. I spent the night crying.
No, I don't think you're alone. I mean, Elizabeth Warren today reacted very much like you did.
Very shook.
And I mean, we went to a protest today.
We went to a protest downtown Dayton today.
And I read somewhere today that the turnout for the voting for the primaries today was the biggest turnout in the last.
Okay, I'm about to ask a very ignorant question, but I like to learn.
Sure.
Was it just Ohio's primary, or was it like primaries across the U.S.?
I'm pretty sure it was primaries across the U.S.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, so. I'm pretty sure this was
across the U.S.
Across
everybody
the U.S. thing. Yeah.
Has their primaries on the same day?
Voting days on the same days. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. So.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
But you said it was the highest
national
across the country that it's ever been, or
at least in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about across the country, but
at least
definitely
in
Ohio from what I read. So.
How much greater?
That I couldn't tell you. I only looked at the fact that it was greater.
You mentioned something on the way home from the protest that had already crossed my mind as well that I think is worth mentioning. That, not to lose sight of all of this tragedy that is happening, and it is tragic.
Yeah.
It did not escape either of us separately that this happened right before.
Election day.
Abysmal.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, obviously part of this was probably orchestrated, but
by the who, I don't know.
By people that I agree with, I'll grant you.
Maybe. I mean, their clerk who risked their life to make sure this got not life, but well, maybe their life, but their job, their career,
right? Yeah.
To make sure that this got leaked.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Could you imagine being a whistleblower like that?
I think in this day and age, it's almost required because there's so much shit that's trying to be flown under the radar that's happening that we have to have somebody that's going to tell us this stuff.
Well, I feel like this is probably getting more into like a Patreon episode, but while we're here, this is fresh. This is happening.
Today. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes you have to follow the spirit of the law or the letter of the law.
Yeah.
Because that's how we, maintain a civilized society where we all work together, right?
Right.
Like, we all agree that we stop at the red signs.
Yeah.
Period, the end. You don't run a red light, right?
Right.
But you do sometimes run a red light. Like, for example, the day I was having a miscarriage, my husband at that time, not you, drove through a red light because it was the spirit of the law that,
Right. If there's no, like, we've all been at a red light where you can obviously go through it and it's like, okay. And given the circumstances, that was probably the right call.
Well, duh.
Yeah. So.
We were on our way to the hospital in case that wasn't clear.
Right.
And I mentioned the miscarriage merely because last week somebody in some southern ass red motherfucking state was arrested because she had a miscarriage.
Right.
And I believe she was let out like within 2 days, but spent a couple days in jail, or maybe it was just a couple hours even, but spent some time in jail.
Yeah.
After suffering a miscarriage.
Yep.
For having had the miscarriage.
Right.
That she may or may not have induced, but my God.
Yeah.
Has she not suffered enough just by enduring that?
Right.
I am here to tell you, having suffered more than one miscarriage, they're not fun, even for an unplanned pregnancy.
Right.
They are painful. They are uncomfortable. Fuck you, is all I got to say.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. God. So, I forgot where I was going with that and what I was asking.
Right.
But,
so
I guess that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to touch on this. Like you said, we're going to probably do a Patreon episode that's going to touch on this at this point because it's such a
And
a hot button issue right at the moment.
Yeah, I'll
and
have my
very related to religion.
Yeah,
so,
I will have my notes a little more
in
order, and I won't be quite as scattered and hot off the cuff.
Yeah,
I'm very tired, and I'm very emotional and distraught, and I hope that
a lot of our listeners out there will consider participating in protests and contacting their elected officials and letting people know that this is not okay.
This is not okay.
Because I think that is the most important thing that we can do right now is just stand up and say the words.
Yeah.
And
men,
make sure we're heard.
Men, we need you.
Oh,
men,
yeah.
We need you bad.
Definitely.
You have got to do it. You have got to put aside your fucking pride, and you've got to go to the goddamn protest. You've got to.
Yeah, I held a pink sign today on the news. So,
well, yeah. So just fucking do it, okay? We need you.
Just do it.
And for everybody out there who is suffering, I feel you. You're not alone. This isn't something I normally get into. Like, I don't want to get touchy-feely with you because that's not what this is about. But I think that there are a lot of women out there right now, and I don't know the proper vocabulary. I don't mean to disinclude any people of any gender who may be suffering or feeling this.
Right.
So,
well, and that's just, I mean, even this is a stepping stone for it to affect many other things in our society.
Right.
So, and it was even alluded to in
Alito's statement.
Right.
Talked about gender queer, the LGBTQ community,
right.
and right after that is racial marriages.
Essentially, what it says is they're coming for us.
They're coming for all of us.
Yeah.
And you're okay to be feeling what you're feeling. If it's angry, if it's scared, if it's worried, you're not alone. We're all here feeling it, and it's okay to feel that. And,
definitely.
And to not know what the words are.
Sure.
Because I clearly don't know the fucking words. So on that note.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. Peace, guys.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow for Ruth chapter 4, which is the final chapter in Ruth.
Yeah, and we'll
be finishing yet another book.
Nice.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Yes, wife?
Remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.